Back to it. Suspicious radar dishes. Lake Las Vegas. Not much to it, is there? Sun's starting to come up, though. I'm a bit curious about whether or not that radar dish lines up with one of the spots I know about or not. Oh, I'm facing back down here, so it's like here. That zigzag right there probably leads to it. Camp, golf, neutral. Yes, that is. Yeah, I could have checked my compass to see that's a bit back south. There's a camp here and over here. Let's check this one and see who we see. The followers outpost. You guys like me, right? You can turn off the flashlight at this point. Oop. I am indoors. Is this bigger on the inside? Am I imagining that? Dr. Alvarez.
Morning.
Generic doctors.
There are so many refugees to care for.
The followers are always on the lookout for new friends like yourself.
I don't know why, but that feels like an anime voice actor. Specifically.
When people have got nothing left, they can always turn to the followers. I didn't know the Brotherhood had any people out here.
More people we're not ready to talk to, I guess. I assume any group of characters exists for a reason, so they must just be waiting for some quest hook to lead you to them. If they won't talk back. It's not like, we're the followers, we have this mission for you. It'd be really helpful if you did this thing. God, look how small that tower is, too. That was weird. Bloat flies. I'd rather not. Bloat fly, don't bother me. Ah. Someone's getting murdered. A volunteer's tribute. Oh. Oh. Coyote den mother. It's just this guy fighting coyotes.
Our way. Our way.
Hi. Okay. Nope. Somehow all of the other coyotes didn't have hides. Or meat. They're very thorough with the killing. But yeah, there was no faction fight. It was just one solo Legion member. Is that... No. I thought I heard combat music. These stakes are stealing. Yeah, this is a whole ass camp, okay. The morality in this game is so nonsensical. The fact that you can kill people and get reputation for killing them and be like, wow, good karma. You killed the bad guy. But then the game will take your karma away if you steal from the corpse or from around the dead guy. And it's like, you can't steal their stuff, but you can kill them. Okay. Morality in video games. Wow, this NCR person is very close to where that Caesar guy was.
Got business here?
What were you shooting at? I thought I saw a spot on the wall. Maybe not. There's something adorably primitive about the light in this game. No effort is made to make the Pip-Boy light feel like it's coming out of you in a direction, like a flashlight or anything. You just kind of put out an aura of light from your feet, basically. You become an omnidirectional light source where not even your body casts a shadow. So who's running this place?
Hey.
Not you. Doc Sawbones.
Something I can do you for?
I need medical supplies.
Here's what I got.
A lot of pistol... honestly, a distressing number of pistol shots for a medical supplies person. Survival plus 10. That's gotta be temporary. Thank you for owning motorcycles, people in America. I love you so much, and definitely don't resent you every day of my life. Okay. Sneak plus 100 is technically usable in some contexts. Well, I'm actually surprisingly low on things to sell compared to my usual stuff. Wow, that's actually worth nothing to you. That is like impressive how little that's worth to you.
Give me a shot if you need anything else. Sir.
Edie, how do you get in my way? You float. Don't mind me, I am looking for a named character. Who looks especially important around here? Nope. Can you go in all these individually? Oh my god, you can. Okay. I don't want to, so... Oh. What's going on back there? Oh, hello. You look like a character.
Patty.
Can you tell me about your squad mates?
They're mostly pretty nice. Poindexter showed me how to make fireworks. Raz kind of scares me sometimes, but I don't mind. He's had a hard life.
Tell me a little more about yourself.
Well, I was born on a farm out in California. Weren't much. Me, Ma, and Pa, my two sisters, and about 40 acres of corn and Brahmin. Didn't ever have no problems, really, except for some lean years. Then I joined up and got shipped out here to New Vegas.
What do you think of Camp Golf?
Oh, it's a fine place. The lake is real pretty, and we don't get bothered much by them Legion fellers.
How'd you end up in the army?
Well, as it turns out, we had a string of bad harvests a few years back. Pa said he couldn't afford to feed but 3 youngins or we'd starve. As the biggest one, it was my job to go join the army so's my sisters could eat and so's we wouldn't all be killed by raiders and Jesus would love us. It's all right, I guess. I don't like all the fighting we gotta do, though.
Why are you so afraid of fighting?
I ain't scared. I just don't like hurting folks is all. Ma always used to tell me, boy, you're the biggest and the strongest, so you mind yourself. Every day she told me that. Guess I done took it to heart.
Goodbye.
Toodaloo.
Who was that?
Morning.
I said, yeah, there's just like some scattered characters in this group, but these are both generics, right? Like no larger hooks yet, but just some characters you can kind of chat with. So I'm curious if they come up again somewhere else.
I'm assuming you aren't associated with the Army or the Rangers. What can I do for you?
You in charge around here?
In a strictly official capacity, no. However, as I am by far the most intelligent and resourceful figure on this base, I feel it's safe to say the soldiers here look up to me.
That's a brave assumption. So that's a no then.
I suppose if you must stick with your narrow, parochial view of in charge, then yes, it's a no. Are we done?
Tell me about yourself.
To what purpose? It's highly unlikely you'd understand anything I'd say. Suffice to say, I'm a certified genius, and when I'm discharged from this pit of testosterone and failure, I'll have all the money I could ever need.
A guy like you end up in the army.
It's a simple idea. The Army offers fiscal security and generous benefits at the cost of substantial personal risk, if you're on the front line. If you perform too poorly, they'll scrub you out. Perform too well, and you get sent to the front lines. All I have to do is ride that mediocrity gradient to a cushy, do-nothing job miles away from the war.
Goodbye.
I somehow suspect you'll be back to converse with me later.
Wow, he's beautifully condescending. Just overflowing with bottom energy.
Quietly. The Legion.
No one around here? Hole 10, par 5. Oh, they had a little golf setup. That's, well, yeah, because it's Camp Golf, so it's on a golf field that's just very hard to recognize at this point. Let's see, our scout, Mags, and the MP.
Lost?
Yeah, we're definitely building an ensemble here.
Not very often we see civilians on base. What's your story?
Tell me a little about yourself.
Not much to tell, really. I grew up in New Reno, joined up, took my shot at being a ranger, didn't make it, so I'm stuck with this crew of jokers.
How come you didn't make it into the Rangers?
Gee, I don't know. Maybe because I'm saddled with the worst damn unit in the NCR Army. Think that might have something to do with it?
Sounds like you aren't too fond of your squad mates.
Yeah. I mean, no. They're okay people, but they don't care, you know? They don't have any ambition, no drive. They're slacking off, and that reflects badly on me.
This place doesn't seem so bad.
Please. Camp Golf is where they shuffle off anybody they don't want anymore. Assignment here is a career ender.
How'd you end up assigned to Camp Golf?
Easy. This is where they send all the fuck-ups and people they don't want. But hey, it's not like I'm bitter or anything.
Why'd you join the army?
I guess I wanted to make something of myself, you know? Be the best of the best. I wanted to be a ranger, but guess this is as close as I get.
Goodbye.
Sure. See you around.
This is the Isle of Misfit Toys. Keep thinking it's cutting to like almost like combat music. And then she stood up, so I was really suspicious. Patriot's Cookbook. Do you judge me when I steal things? steal their coffee mug. It's in a bag for some reason.
Hello.
Yeah, no one's actually in their rooms. Although I keep thinking Veronica is somebody who's in their room. These are all the generics. Here's the big building at the end. Have I been here already?
Hey.
No. Sergeant McCready. Oops, didn't hold it long enough. There we go. I would like some lighting, sir.
Oh, hell. What is it now?
How'd you end up at Camp Golf?
I've been here since the first push into Vegas. Back in the day, this camp was the hotspot for conflicts with the Legion, Raider tribes, you name it. These days, I spend most of my time trying to beat a little discipline into the soldiers under my command. I've gotten soft with no action.
So what do you do now that the fighting's died down?
Mostly drill the troops, try to keep the discipline up and combat readiness high. It's not the easiest job in the world. Soldiers without a mission get bored very easily. Still, with the Legion just across the river, we have to be ready.
Sounds like you're a little disappointed in your troops.
Disappointed? We call them the misfits for a reason. They're undisciplined, lazy, and they have absolutely no esprit de corps. The squad leader's got some promise, kid named Mags. But as for the rest, I don't see much hope. I'm going to make them shape up if it kills me, though. Or them, for that matter.
Maybe I can help you whip them into shape.
You're welcome to try, hell. Maybe they'll listen to somebody they don't see as an authority figure.
How do you like serving in the army?
Man, it's my life. I joined up when I was 16. I don't know how to do anything else.
You joined at 16 and you're still a sergeant?
Yeah, well, I didn't want to get promoted out of the field. I didn't join up to drive a desk.
Goodbye.
Yeah, whatever.
May have been a bit of an insensitive option to choose. I guess they're right here technically, but on some level it's like hard to imagine people like the working a desk people. Let's start with you, the one I hate. You're very irritating. Hello.
Greetings once again.
Sergeant McCready asked me to talk to you about getting your squad in shape.
That seems highly illogical. What reason would he have for doing that?
He thinks you might respond better to someone who isn't an authority figure.
Well, this is an unexpected variable. I had hoped to coast on an easy wave of mediocrity to a cushy government pension.
I guess you don't feel so smart now, huh?
Your insults are both unhelpful and unwanted. I'll thank you to keep them to yourself.
He sounds like one of the voice actors from Vox Machina, the rogue guy. Going back to the squad improvements, I had an idea.
And what do you propose?
It occurs to me that I might cheat. Maybe I'll ask around a little more instead.
As you wish. I'm sure the optimal solution will become apparent to you in time.
What we gotta do is we gotta do some group exercises at escape rooms.
I somehow suspect you'll be back to converse with me later.
Go do some group escape rooms to build camaraderie and cooperation
Hello.
and critical thinking skills.
Hattie.
The escape rooms are full of mines. Sergeant McCready asked me to talk to you about getting your squad in shape.
To me? I'll tell you what I think this squad needs. A little more basic human niceness.
Human niceness?
That's right. Folks just don't talk to other folks. And everybody's always cross with each other.
You think I should find ways to convince the misfits to get along?
That'd be swell. Only if they knew the idea came from me, they probably wouldn't take you serious no more. So maybe you ought to think about it first. And I sure hope you're more convincing than I am, or they ain't gonna listen.
I'll ask around first.
Whatever you think's best. Toodaloo.
There she is.
Hey again.
Sergeant McCready asked me to talk to you about getting your squad in shape.
He did, huh? Well, good luck with that. You'd have an easier time teaching rad roaches to march in formation.
It can't be as hard as all that. What needs to get done?
Well, if you ask me, what we really need is to get this whole squad out on the practice range. Shape up our marksmanship and explosive skill. I'm sure the others have their own ideas, though.
Okay, let's get him out on the range.
Are you sure? I've got enough clout to get them started, but these guys are pretty lazy. I doubt they'll want to be pulled in different directions.
I'm sure. Let's do it.
You're the boss.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Well, no, we're not going to go quietly. We're going to the shooting range. There's something funny about everyone instantly reacting to a choice I make without, like, anyone, like, shouting out, like, alright, guys, let's go to the thing. Everyone just knows somehow with their telepathy.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
We're waiting for them all to arrive. Did you do it?
Okay, everybody's lined up and ready to go. Any suggestions?
Uh-oh. I guess everyone should shoot the hell out of the target?
Okay, sure. Everybody shoot the hell out of the target.
No, no, you're doing it all wrong. Shoot faster. Faster.
Faster, people, faster! More lead in the air!
You're never gonna hit anything shooting in one direction. Fire wildly. Wait, what?
I'm really not sure how this works.
Well, I think that went well, don't you?
That was something. Thanks for trying at any rate.
I thought they were all going to kill each other for a second there. Please don't shoot. Oh, stop. Put gun to trigger discipline. Put it down. Don't kill him. Oh, Hanron has so much to live for. Well, I did not know we were walking into a skill check.
Hey again.
So, did the shooting range practice take care of things?
It really, really didn't.
Give me some time to figure things out, and we'll try again.
Okay, if you say so. Hell, it's not like we've got a lot to lose here.
Bye.
Sure, see you around.
I did not know that this was going to be a skill check. I thought we were just trying to get the team together to little camaraderie. You said that she has some promise, but she couldn't even lead a shooting drill. So I don't know if she does have promise, dude. You think you led me down a false path when you said that, Sergeant McCready?
Hattie.
Now his option's gone. So this might be over. Or I need to get a gun book. Gun skill, I mean, is like comically low, right? So I'm completely fucked. That's not a thing I do. 12. Is there a hit people with a stick skill? Does anybody have a hit them with a stick strategy?
Greetings once again. I somehow suspect you'll be back to converse with me later.
Well, I think this quest might be able to just go fuck itself. I think think it might have to just go fuck itself.
Hello.
Goodbye.
So you're back. What else do you want? Disappointed. The squad.
Tough luck. If the Legion attacks, they're dead meat.
I'd be skeptical of the odds myself. I just hope they figure it out before it comes to that.
And if they don't, it's their loss.
I suppose so. Sorry, this isn't your problem. I shouldn't be going on to you about this. Yeah, whatever.
It turns out our boy does not have skills that are transferable into training NCR soldiers. His skill is he's very strong. He's a large, strong man. That's what he do. The end. Pretty much the list of things he does. He cooks coyote meat. That's a fun talent. It sounded like the other, if there are skill checks, then it sounds like the cheating one required stealth maybe, and the convincing everybody of kindness seems like it requires a high charisma or speech check. And my character is not very good at speech either, so I kind of stopped putting points into it because I kind of like the idea of him failing to convince people of things and getting the dumb option instead. So I'm kind of intentionally not raising that more. You just startled me.
When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling.
This is just one of those examples of a thing that I'm just wildly unequipped for. Which should come up fairly often in most RPGs, unless they're very boring. I think about like Deus Ex, Human Revolution, and Mankind Divided were games where your JC Denton guy, was JC Denton? No, that was the original guy, wasn't he? Your Adam Jensen, like you could just kind of give him every ability, and so you could just open every door and computer and person. So there weren't really like things you were locked in and out of. Hello, Nuka-Cola quartz.
Our guys put the monorail back.
That's a lot of purified water.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Oh my fucking god, you guys just said the same line at the same time. I am out of here. The body snatchers are coming for me. Can't trust this. Patrolling the Mojave always is a nuclear winter. I don't feel like it. Let's see. Just check around for characters. This feels less like a level that you explore and talk to people in, though, and more like a level you shoot through if you side against these people and attack this place in some other quest, maybe. Definitely feels like it serves more purpose as like a fighting level than a one you wander around and do things in. I saw all that money lying around. I just couldn't be asked to pick them all up individually in first person. I was gonna get old real quick. So I'll grab some skill books just cause that computer don't work. There are legitimately a lot of these. Goodbye, karma. Sir, have you seen any named characters? They're like you, but they matter.
Hey.
I'm gonna get lost here. Oh, hello. Huh? You can't. I don't get a name for highlighting it, which is unusual for a safe. Oh, that one's on. Primary power source unavailable. Check all cords and plugs for connection. So it's powered, but it's not powered. I have to find how to power it. But it is on. It's because it has to be that way to be interactive. There's so many of these books here. Oh. Oh, chemistry set. And the environmental storytelling, there's a toaster in the tub. Well, there wasn't a skeleton. There's plenty of resources to nab up if you really want to. Oop, kick that. Oh, I've looped around. Check down here. Just activating that is red. Okay.
Hey.
What's up?
The VIP card was not... I've only got 11-star caps. Access codes. Where is this VIP card? You'd think it'd be under miscellaneous. Might just be missing it because I'm scanning through so many names so quickly. I don't know. I'm not sure what I just took. I don't see it in my inventory. I'm not a huge fan of giant list inventories. I was talking in the Discord a week or two ago, I think, about just how much nicer it is to have the grid-based inventory in Resident Evil, where you can like visually parse what's happening, and the game is pared down to have a manageable number of items in it because it has to be visible on that screen. And it's just like you're very aware of what you have, and just the whole it encourages an entire design that's kind of just nicer to deal with. I don't like reading through a giant list. The Legion awaits at the gates of hell, and the NCR is going to send them in. An attempt at propaganda, but it's one that mostly just makes them look cool. When you steal NCR equipment, tools, and personal property, you are his bitch. Because he's got a dog head, get it? He's your alpha. He's going to make you... Alright. Oh, I did come out the back. Oh, do I know? Do you have a name? Hello. Okay, this place is dead to me. I can't make progress on the thing that I know about. I don't see anyone else to talk to. These places are massive. Let's see. Do I have a key ring? I don't know. Sometimes there's like sub menus you hit with a key with an item that's listed like up here. Like up here. It says repair. Yep, I have no idea. Oh, here it is. Lucky 38 VIP key card. Nothing else given though. Okay, so That might be a hotel in Vegas? What is oh, giant bugs freaking out down there. It might be in Vegas. I don't know. At some point I might find a door I can open.